got interested in music because when I grew up, I had a piano. It was my mother's piano that came from her mother, and it was my favorite entertainment. I just loved it. I've played music all my life. We can trace von Willebrands back to my great-grandfather on my dad's side. My father had 4 daughters and a son. All 5 of us had a bleeding disorder. My little brother only lived 2 days. Our family was kind of lost. We didn't know anyone else with a bleeding disorder, just ourselves. My sisters and I were considered free bleeders. Von Willebrand disease can manifest itself in bruises, nosebleeds, heavy periods, cuts that don't heal, in surgeries if you bleed longer. As I became an adult, I wanted to have children, and so I was told it would be not a good idea, but I decided to go ahead and have children. And so with the birth of each child, I almost bled to death. My doctor talked to a hematologist who talked him into not treating me before the delivery of my 3rd child. So with her, without any product in me, I had a stroke and ended up with some residual brain damage, visual damage, and that changed my life. It's a challenge, but I have ways to work around it and try not to let people notice. It helps to have a sense of humor. I'm a person who lives life to its fullest. I get energized on people, so I like to be around people, help people. I love fishing and music, fills my soul. I love being in the family band. That's one of the things that I think our audience appreciates. They see the family closeness that we have. How much I miss you. It's just a real sweet feeling to sing with your husband, but also your daughter. Thank you. There are so many stories that go along with a chronic illness that's not told. I never realized how common von Willebrand disease was. It affects 1 to 2% of the population. I thought hemophilia was more common than von Willebrand disease, but it's not. There's a lot of people that have it, they don't realize they have it. For a person waiting to be diagnosed, my heart goes out to them. I would do whatever it takes to get a diagnosis. The diagnosis is so important for children that you might be bearing or children you have to understand how it might show up in your family again. I have a bleeding disorder, but I'm not going to let it ruin my day. I have a treatment plan. I follow that plan. I know there are things that I need to do as an individual to keep myself in the best health possible. Things like annual physicals, going to the hemophilia treatment center annually or as often as needed. Do not take health casually.